Before joining the ILA, I was definitely in a position whereby I wasn't entirely sure what the next steps were in terms of my management journey. I was looking for opportunities out there for kind of professional development, career development, but I just wasn't really finding anything that spoke out to me. Fortunately, I came across the ILA. I applied for it, not really thinking that I would get it based on my experience or background. But it was probably one of the best things that I've done. And I'm really, really grateful.
So before I went into the Leadership Academy, I felt really underconfident in my role and in the space I was in. So if I was in different forums and things like that, I tend to sit back and be more quiet. If I was in a senior management meeting, again, same thing, kind of sit back, be quiet. I just kind of felt like an intruder, I suppose. And that's why I felt it was important for me to apply for the ILA.
In terms of my achievements since joining the ILA, it really just shook my imposter syndrome. I think especially coming from my background, like there was a lot of spaces which I was in which I didn't really feel comfortable being in, but kind of being a part of that whole experience definitely shook that. Since joining the ILA, I've moved on from my previous role. I'm now the youth services manager for the largest charity in central Camden. I'm also a trustee for a charity that I was once former part of, and I wouldn't have took that trustee opportunity if it wasn't for the amazing speech that Impetus' CEO gave in the kickoff session around taking that next step to become a trustee. And then I've also become school governor as well for a local school in Harrow as well. So yeah, there's the evidence in terms of what I've achieved since joining the program is there.
So my coach and my mentor, two very strong females, and they just took sledgehammers to my barriers and smashed them down for me. They were really good at being able to do that, put things into context and into perspective, and then flipping things round to my point of view, so that I looked at things differently and tackled situations differently. So since going through the ILA, I became a director of my organisation, director of services. And I've increased my kind of network of people and forums as well that I sit on, that I attend as well, and that I input to.
I would definitely encourage younger younger people who are in kind of middle management who are ready to take that next step to join the ILA. You may look at it and think that this is for incredibly senior roles. It is developed for that as well. But don't be nervous if you are in a middle kind of management position and are ready to take that next step, because you're going to get that wraparound support from ILA, from Bank of America, and especially from the cohort as well. The cohort will really look after you and make sure that you feel welcome and feel as though you belong.
I think a person that would really benefit is a person who was like me, kind of. So any one-to-one situation, very, very confident, very knowledgeable. Things they say and do, really resonate with the person that they're talking to. They're really there for the young people that they're working with. It's just that making that next step and believing in themselves to make that next step. So I think it's those people who are lacking in some self-belief, but they have got it all inside.